And eventually, I give Ohio State a lot of credit. They dominated the football game. I thought we got off to a good start, and good football game there for a while, 7-7. Came up with a turnover on defense and a fourth down stop. And then we got a first down on offense at 7-7. And then we come up 3rd and 1. And by all indications, they jumped off sides, which would have given us a first down. But we got called for the penalty. I'm not sure they made the correct call. And we came up 3rd and 6, and we got sacked. And from that point on, and I'm not saying the game would have been different on that call. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's where the game really changed, I'd say, is around that point. We couldn't protect the quarterback. We had communication errors in pass pro. Every time we dropped back to pass, something bad happened. And it seemed like we were in that end zone to our left for 5 years. It was like a nightmare. We dropped a punt down back there. And really, we were fortunate to go into halftime only 7 points down. And they've been a great third quarter team, Ohio State. Couldn't get anything going still on offense. They had a big punt return, So I was proud of the way we fought back and got it to within 2 scores there, 31-15, but didn't like the fact that we gave up the run and the easy touchdown at the end. But they won. They deserved to win. They're a terrific football team. And coupled with the noise, it made it a very, very, very challenging day for us. And I give them nothing but credit.
Zach, in this, as Curt just, I recognize you can't watch film yet, but you talk about really struggling in particular in pass protection. What was Ohio State doing that your line just kind of couldn't solve?
Nothing we haven't seen on tape. We practiced all week long. I think you couple it with the noise and having to go to a silent count because center couldn't hear, and then the speed at which they do it at compared to our scout team, and the pressure of the moment, our guys just didn't respond very well. And sometimes we had missed assignments, sometimes we had communication error, sometimes we got physically beat, but it wasn't very pretty.
Isn't that your team that obviously built a lot of confidence and played that way? You feel in this game you were having a harder time, guys, at that turning point in the second quarter, kind of putting plays past you, halftime feel like they were playing it all?
No, I think we came out. I felt good at halftime, and here's how I felt: we were down 14-7, fortunate to be only 7. That's how I felt. And all we had to do is get our feet back on the ground and kind of settle the game down a little bit. And that the longer the game went, the pressure then would shift to them if we could stay, within striking distance. But then they had those scores, and we just couldn't respond. We did start to get a little ground game going, but, we'd call pass and get sacked and get way behind the chains. So I was proud that we scored that last touchdown, and made the 2-point conversion, 31-15. You're kicking an onside kick. Now, who knows, but then, so. And so, I mean, that's that.
And also, special teams have been solid all year. You had to drop on James, and then you kicked it back on a punt return, I'm sorry, for a touchdown. Just, I guess, how deflating is that? How frustrating is it? They drop punt snap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 14 points. I mean, we went into the game plus 10 in turnover ratio, and those are like turnovers, right? Ohio State was plus 4 going in, so the drop punt is definitely like a touchdown. And the punt return, there may have been, a couple nicks in the back that weren't called, but still. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good football.
The big thing going into this is
Yeah.
what did you show today?
We didn't handle the noise very well. We just didn't. And they're an excellent football team. And, I didn't think we played our best game today. But I think a big part of that was because of them.
Playoffs?
What about them?
You think your team deserves it?
I don't make those decisions. I think it's probably more important right now that I focus on our next game, a big in-state rival against Purdue, who Indiana hasn't beaten in how many years? Since 19. I think that needs to be everybody's focus.
Pat, any left?
Any thoughts on them scoring that
No, he's got to do what he has to do for his team.
Rick in front?
The very first drive, you guys were able to move the ball. What changed from that point on?
Yeah, good question, and it's hard for me to recall series 2 and 3. What happened after that, because I think we had some opportunities. We got down in that end zone, that corner of that end zone. Seemed like we were down there. It seemed like we were down there for a quarter and a half, and they were just teeing off on us. And I don't know if it was the silent count and the trigger by the guard, where they were able to time up some blitzes. We couldn't protect the quarterback, and we were probably throwing the ball a little bit more. Didn't try to run the ball. We didn't get anything going on offense. That's really what happened. We got, for probably 5 or 6 series, we got nothing done on offense.
Rabbi, Sammy?
Yeah, no, what works today? Was it just the blitzes? Was it, when you look at passing yards, especially when you some track sacks, was that just the blitz package, the rush, or the defense you didn't see? And it just didn't.
It becomes a combination of everything. It kind of snowballs on you. One time it's this thing, next time it's that thing.
Sam on your left and Seth.
Coach, the defense played pretty well. What can you take away from that going on to the Bucs game?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, there were a few moments I know the defensive coaches aren't real pleased, but I thought overall, they got some guys now on offense, that can make plays. And, if you take out that last long run, right, when it was 31-15, and basically they're just running 4-minute offense right there. And we didn't they were running a wedge play, and the guy spits it for 39 yards down to about the 1. You take that run out of there, they're under 300 yards total offense. Not bad. But now offense and special teams has to carry their share. But I think our defense played hard, and they've been pretty darn consistent all year long, as our football team has too. But we're talking about today.
Yeah, you mentioned pressure in a moment when you were talking about the pass protection and some of the uncharacteristic things that you guys did today. Did you see that start to wear on your guys at all today?
No, I think maybe pressure of the moment was the wrong term. Maybe it was the ability of the opponent. This is a good football team that went to Oregon, lost the last drive of the game at Oregon with a controversial offensive PI call. I mean, this team's loaded. Loaded.
Daniel and Curt, on not handling the noise well, how much of a surprise is that for you? How old of a roster
I thought we'd be able to handle it with our normal cadence based on the reports that we'd gotten. But some of the linemen could hear, but the center couldn't, and we had to go silent. It wasn't a problem. I mean, we got the ball snapped.
On your left, last one.
You said earlier that you don't make a decision about who's in the playoff. Do you think going into this last week that you should be one of the 12 teams that's in the playoff based on your body?
Is that a serious question? I'm not even going to answer that one. The answer's so obvious.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.